spots too that you got to be careful about. It's not iced over necessarily, but it's those wet spots that are really trapping cars sometimes.
It's true. Unlike last week, this week or today, you kind of have to worry about the hydroplaning because of more rain than snow falling. But we'll continue to track it. You'll notice radar. It's active out there. Not only here in the metro, we're looking at the rain and snow, it's across the state at that. So this is a look at your regional view. I'm going to wipe off the cloud cover and bring this down to the south to show you what we're looking region by region, and then we'll go to the forecast. So the Doppler radar shows moderate to heavy snow out across south central parts of the state and even stretching towards the southwest. It's more of a snow rain mix up in the higher elevations of the Gila Mountains. And once you get into the Sacramento Mountains, that's where we're seeing some snow up on the top. But again, most of what we see to the south of Socorro, will be rain today. Once we push it a little bit further up to the north, you notice a lot more of the blue. It's a rain-snow mix continuing this morning. Once you get up on the mesa, that's where we're seeing snow. Higher terrain of the Jemez Mountains, of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, Central Mountains at that, looking at the snow. Jemez Mountains especially, you guys picked up more than 6 inches last week. I'm thinking about the same thing again today. Once we get a little bit closer to the city itself, once you get up on the mesa and into Rio Rancho, at this hour, this is more rain, or excuse me, more snow than rain. So accumulations, yeah, you can see a little bit, close to dusting, up to an inch, maybe an inch and a half, out on the landscape, on your car, sidewalks, things like that. Now on the roads, relative to the air, we're actually pretty warm on the road. So it's not going to be icy like it was last week. Slick in some spots and especially slippery because of it melting out on the grounds. But just give yourself some time, extra space between you and the vehicle in front of you. You'll be good to go. Valley floor, most of this is flurries, more of a rain mix at that. And once you get into the foothills, that's when we're seeing a little bit more of the snow at that. On the other side of the mountains, that's pure snow. Edgewood and out along I-40, most of this is snow at this hour. You can see that temperature in Las Vegas is 26. I know Sharon on Facebook said she already seeing the ground covered with snow out in Las Vegas. That doesn't surprise me whatsoever. So temperatures are indeed cold this morning, but right now metro area above freezing. That right there is also a huge problem. Those winds cranking out of the east at about 21 miles per hour is bringing what snow we do have straight at us and not down. So visibility also going to be a huge concern this morning as well. In pink, a winter storm warning posted for pretty much all the major mountain ranges. In purple, a winter weather advisory. That does include us here in Albuquerque. Those don't expire until tomorrow, so plan on that rain-snow mix through the entire day. Temperatures today significantly cooler. We're down to the upper 30s, and really I expect the chance to see really a rain or snow mix across the state today and again tomorrow. Not until tomorrow night does this slowly start to fade away. So it's going to be a pretty active 48 hours. By Sunday, much drier conditions. We'll watch for a few spot showers here and there. But your storm track, I completely agree with the models this morning. It has a pretty good idea of what's happening now. Once we fast forward till around lunchtime, you can still see the snow up in the higher elevations and down to the south as well, but still a majority of a rain mix out across I-25 from the metro area down to the south. And again, Albuquerque, we're going to be flirting with that rain-snow line all the way through the rest of today and into tomorrow. By tonight, still looking at the moderate to heavy snow up in the mountains. By tomorrow morning, not as much coverage with these showers, but still looking at some rain and snow falling from the sky. And then by Sunday, here's what I'm talking about by spot shower. One or two things out there, but overall it's going to be a mix of the mostly to partly cloudy skies. So southern Colorado, the mix of the rain and snow through the day today into tomorrow. San Juan's in the higher elevations at that, looking to pick up the more significant snow. Temperatures in the upper 30s to low 40s. Northwest Plateau, a wintry mix possible. We'll watch for I-40 to get a little icy here heading into tonight and tomorrow near Gallup and Grants. Give yourself some time at that. Southwest, most of what you will see will be rain. Moderate to perhaps even heavy rain at times. We'll watch for some of those low-lying areas to get flooded out. But again, higher elevations of the Gila Mountains looking at some significant snow. Southeast, a mix of rain and snow at this hour. It's mostly snow, so we'll watch for especially those icy roads out across the eastern plains heading into tonight. Tomorrow morning does look to be a bit messy. Northeastern plains, if you see anything, most of it will be just snow. Temperatures cold enough to see it. Mid to upper 30s is high temperatures. Northern mountains, as far as elevations go, everywhere from about 7,500 and up, we do expect snow. 9,000 feet and above, easily picking up a foot of new snow by the end of the day tomorrow. East Mountains, moderate to heavy snow, especially once you get closer to that east slope. Do expect the snow to come down heavy and fast. Metro area, a rain-snow mix. Most of this will be rain this afternoon, but still not surprised to see a little bit of that light to moderate snow up on the mesa and again in the foothills. That continues through the day tomorrow. And then by Sunday, we're starting to dry out. So again, as far as those road conditions go, as of this morning, it's slippery and it's wet, not necessarily iced over just yet. The accumulations are seen on the grassy areas, but we'll watch to see what happens through the day today and into those overnight hours.
Good news is the iced over portion of this storm might not be on a day when there's going to be lots of
Exactly.
traffic out. So
Yeah.
Happening tomorrow.
It'll be Saturday
the
morning.
Weekend.
So then that is the good thing, and hopefully, but it's a 48-hour event. By Sunday, we see a little bit more sunshine, kind of knock off any ice that does stick off by the time we hit Monday.
All right. Thanks so much, Kristen. Speaking of the roads, how's traffic looking this morning? Let's get